That sounds like some gangster ass shit. That's awesome.
And this week we're doing our top 5 puke scenes in movies. Not necessarily hard, just movies in general, because I figured it'd just be easier. That's like a Raccoon Eyes throwing one out there now, which is on my list. The Fly, the puke scene in The Fly, that's on my list.
Yep.
It's some nasty shit. Oh, that's just nasty.
That's some nasty ass
That's
shit.
nasty ass shit. Some seriously faggoty ass shit right there. Yeah, so I'll go first. So my number 5 is what Raccoon Eyes just said. The Fly. From The Fly. Brundlefly.
Nice, nice.
And it starts melting the hand and everything when he throws up on it. Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's just nasty. Nasty. So who wants to go? No, next.
I'll go with my fun one. I will go with Scary Movie 2, where they're puking all at each other at the beginning.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's just ridiculous between the two priests and Natasha Lyonne as Regan. Oh God, that opening of Scary Movie 2 is so ridiculous, but it's great.
Oh, that's nasty.
Travis has one.
Those enchiladas.
That's a great one after he shoots down the arm that pukes in the wound. Yeah.
Oh no.
Somehow I got to get the pest in here. I don't think I can.
Oh yeah. I can name movies that make me want to puke.
That's fucking gross. All right, I guess my number 5. I really dug for this one, but the scene from Trick or Treat 2007, the kid on when he gives him the poison candy.
Oh, gives him the poison and he's throwing up. Yeah.
He's fucking that nasty black shit that he's vomiting.
Oh God.
Remember that shit? That was fucking terrible.
You know what I forgot? When I went back and watched Bad Santa, because I hadn't watched Bad Santa in a while, that's the same kid, isn't it?
That's the same kid, yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching it, I'm like, and I hadn't watched Bad Santa in
his name's
years.
Brett something, I know that.
And I'm like, oh my God, that's the son of a bitch kid from friggin' Trick or Treat. Holy shit.
That's the son of a bitch.
That's the SOB, the
What's with you and damn sandwiches?
That movie's so good.
What's it do with fucking sandwiches?
Hey, from Jackass, he throws up on every episode. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Steve-O. A lot of puking in that one. And that's coming up. I'm sure it's on everybody's list, Carlos. It's definitely on everybody's list, I would think. Yeah. It's on mine.
That's fucking terrible.
Oh, look at that. Carlos is. Do you read my list? I think because he's reading all the ones from my list. So my number 4 would be, tribute to Lacey Underroll. My number 4 is Caddyshack, when Spaulding throws up in the convertible.
I forgot about that one. The doctor just shrieks when he sits down.
He just sings like, oh, just nasty. And seriously, that is like the nastiest thing too. When he's sitting there drinking and he has the blood come out of his mouth, I almost puked the first time I saw it, because it's like, oh.
You know what's funny?
And I like when he's sitting there and then the guys are watching him because he's like, and then as soon as he throws it up, the people are like, oh God, they just start walking away. The cigarette
butt makes it especially bad, but he probably would have puked mixing all those things that quick anyways. I was like, oh God.
Oh, just nasty stuff. Look at Eric throwing this one in there. Halloween 3, Dick Mork. He's throwing up concentrated orange juice. Yeah, so that's my number 4. Spaulding from Caddyshack.
Number 4 for me. How about Stand By Me with the pie eating contest?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Carlos, do that in there. Stand By Me.
Yeah. Yep. Oh God. It makes me want to hurl.
Dude, that's disgusting.
Remember, they're all puking when after he wins. He's like,
Yep.
Just throwing in there Superbad.
Oh
Superbad
man,
was on TV. And
oh yeah, Superbad. What?
Speaking of Superbad, there's Emma Stone.
Yeah, love me some Emma Stone. Oh, Evan.
And she's probably gonna win here.
Okay, my number 4. It's a twofer because it's 2 movies, but it's Ace Ventura, the first one, and then the second one, When Nature Calls. Well, the first one, when he finds out Finkel is Einhorn,
Einhorn and Einhorn is Finkel.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He's like he's in the toilet.
I like with the
plunger.
Yeah, and then in part 2, When Nature Calls, he puts food in the mouth and he chews it up and he throws up in the bird's mouth. Remember, he's feeding the birds. Remember that? Okay, I'm sorry.
That was good timing. She just won. That's funny.
Did Giamatti win yet or no?
He hasn't been up yet, but I watched that. That was the other one I watched this week for the second time. the holdovers.
Yeah, Brett's doing double duty. He's on with us and he's watching Golden Globes.
I hate the Oscars, but I like this one because it's usually the fans, the ones that people like, the public really.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Travis's mom took him to see Haunting in Connecticut in theaters when he was a kid.
Oh, come on, Escape. That's a good one.
Well, yeah, because it looks like Woody pukes up like a ball. Remember that? Just shoots out like this big thing. What the fuck?
Horror Green Book, Team America, World Peace.
That's my number 3 with Gary.
That's one of the most violent fucking throw up fits I've ever seen in my life.
Gary, when Gary's drinking, yeah, it's nonstop. It's just nonstop. I don't know if it was my turn, but that was it.
No, that's fine. That's your number 3.
Yeah, Team America.
And Joe had a dual one with Ace Ventura.
Yes.
So my number 3, actually, who threw it in there? Carlos threw it in the chat earlier. Is from is the big fat guy in the restaurant from Monty Python's Meaning of Life.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever see Meaning of Life, Monty Python? When the guy's this big glutton and he's eating so much and he's sitting there thrown up on this, he's like, bleh, and he just keeps eating more and eventually explodes. And then John Cleese comes over and hands him his check. Your check, sir. Yeah, that one. As soon as we talked about puke, I'm like, oh, I have to throw The Meaning of Life on here.
That's fucking gross.
That was a big one. The Monty Pythons, there's that share of it. Yeah. Oh.
All right. So
night, Matt. Matt's heading out to dinner.
Night, buddy.
That's right, California time, Matt.
Later,
Good
buddy.
to hear from you, bud.
Later, my friend.
Now I've got that stuck in my head, which is bad.
Yeah. All right. So this scene was iconic for me growing up because I still use this to this day. And not the fact that I was throwing up last night too, but from Varsity.
Yeah, Joe is number 1 on my list from last night.
Yeah, Varsity Blues. When Billy Bob, he goes in. They're at the party and they blow through the room, and then Paul Walker's having sex with Allie Larder by the washer and dryer, and he throws up in the washer. He opens it and, bleh, and he's like, "Hey, if you're hungry. I left a few hot dogs in here." He's like, "I'm back. Puke and rally." Woo! That's my number 3, man.
There's you got the Sandlot number 3. Yeah.
Did either of you guys see Oppenheimer? Because it's winning a ton.
No, I have to watch it.
Cillian Murphy just won, or Killian Murphy, whatever you pronounce it.
I have to definitely check it out. So there's 3. So that was your number 3. So my number 2. I put on this list because we just watched it last week. It's Edward Furlong thrown up in Detroit Rock City.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
And he fills up the entire blender because he just doesn't stop throwing up in front of a whole room full of women. That's my number 2. Yeah, Edward Furlong.
Very nice.
From Detroit Rock City.
Very nice.
Number 2. It's Bridesmaids. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Oh,
I forgot about
that restaurant, eat that food, and they're all shitting and puking.
Forgot about that.
Melissa McCarthy gets up on the sink because everybody else is in the toilet and starts shitting in the sink.
See, look at Lurch. Lurch right there with me, number 2.
Detroit Rock City.
Hot Tub Time Machine when John Cusack wakes up to the cute squirrel, then Lou projectile vomits it off the hot tub. Yeah. Hey, where'd that squirrel go?
Yeah, the Hot Tub Time Machine. I thought there was a spot where they puke in that. Yeah.
That's a movie I haven't watched in a long time either. I have to go back and revisit it.
First
Great. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Motley Lou, the guy Lou that becomes part of Motley Crue.
Yeah, Motley Lou.
And he's singing Home Sweet Home at the end.
Oh, it's so stupid. I swear.
Oh, yeah, Scary Movie 3 when he bursts through and throws up all of the guy taking a shit.
Oh, God. Yeah. I forgot about Scary Movie 3. I gotta watch Scary Movie 3 again. I remember liking some parts of it, but
what do you got, Big Joe?
All right. So number two for me, from the classic American Pie, where Stifler he picks up the beer and he accidentally and he vomits on the girl, and they're coming down, and he's like, regurgitation.
And they're all laughing at him as he's puking, remember?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Dude, he became a household name after that film, man.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he's so dead, yeah.
So
he has a rough go of it in that first one. His mom's getting banged.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
Everybody loves Stifler's mom.
that is so funny.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has a fun vomit scene. I haven't watched that in a long time. I've only seen it maybe once. I read the book. I read it in high school.
Ugh, fucking gross, man.
There's some fun shit scenes, but that's another story.
Yeah, that would be a fun one to put on our comedy watch along. Hot Tub Time Machine down the road.
Did you guys ever see the movie called Miss March?
No, can't
Miss
say that.
March.
No.
So
No, who's in it?
yeah, the dorky guy that like falls in love with the very hot chick that's way over his league, and he suffers. I
We've all
forget
done
what
that.
happens to him. He ends up going to a coma. He gets concussed. And he's in a coma for like 5 years.
Really?
And
No, I
the
didn't see
girl
that
goes
one.
on to
No.
become a Playboy playmate. So his best friend wakes him up out of the coma, and when he wakes up, he falls to the ground and he shits everywhere.
Oh,
Mrs. March is called?
Miss March.
I gotta check
Oh
that out.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bill
yeah,
watched it.
Oh, you got to watch that because the
Oh.
friend is like dating the one chick that has the problem with the seizures and all the strobe lights. So she can't handle the strobe lights.
she's such
Oh.
And she's
stroking out.
giving him head and she's stuck to him. He's like trying to get her off.
oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that after this.
Oh God!
Oh.
And her brother's like a firefighter, and so the firefighter is like chasing after him, and his firefighter team are chasing after him the entire film.
Travis has seen Mr. March. It has two of the whitest kids you know in it.
Oh God, yeah.
No, it's that. Oh, okay. The movie. I didn't see that. But I have a lot of fucking homework, guys. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
you'll like Miss
I need to
March.
take a week off just to catch up.
There's like nobody big in Miss March. Actually Hugh Hefner plays himself in it, but it's like 15 years old, 10, 15 years old.
Oh, really? The lead of Miss March
Oh.
went on to write and direct Barbarian.
Oh really?
God damn, Travis, that's awesome. I didn't know that.
You know,
that's good.
we have to get Travis and Matt on here and do a duel.
Yeah, that's fucking
Encyclopedia duel.
badass.
That would
That
be a
is
lot of fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Horror Green Book said you forgot about what we do in the shadows when they show that happens when a vampire eats a normal meal. Oh, I saw what we do in the shadows. I don't remember that. That was one of the movies I watched, and I sort of like was going in and out of sleep. Not because it was bad; it's just I was tired. But Ed, I'm going to throw it out there. My number one, same there with Lurch. My number one. How can you deny Reagan with that puke?
No.
It's my number one. Is it
My
a sweep,
number
Joe?
one.
It has to be a sweep.
It's got to
Yeah.
be a sweep
If
because that
there's-
is the most iconic puke scene of all.
I could not put this on the list, and especially at number one because you'd be a damn fool not to put that.
Yeah, easy.
I-
I just figured that was. I figured that's it. Orange whip.
It-
3 orange whips.
Yeah, to me, it's that movie. It still scares the shit out of me to this day. But that scene alone was single-handedly one of the most nastiest things I had ever seen up until that point. Like it was fucking disgusting. Like when it went in their mouth and shit. Ugh.
Oh God.
Bruh, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it goes right. Yeah, it goes right to his mouth, and it's like,
Yeah.
ow, oh.
I can only imagine what that like what it tastes like. Like like I don't even want to think about it.
I could tell you. Well, my son's not watching, but I can embarrass him. Well, Joe's son's not watching. I can tell you one of the funniest puke scenes I've ever seen was my son, or Joe's son, actually. When he was younger, Terrence was like Captain Puke. If you fed him the wrong way, his bottle, he'd throw up. He'd throw it all up, all
God.
over himself. He was a puker. Not so much now, but definitely then. And then even he would eat too fast, and he'd get sick. And then what he had to throw up at night, he would be too lazy to get out of his bed and just puke in the goddamn bed. So one night, me and the wife were sitting in the living room watching TV, and we knew he wasn't feeling well. We were checking on him, and all he's like, "Dad," I said, "I don't feel good." I'm like, "All right, we'll go to the bathroom. I'm coming." And as I get up and I go down to the hallway, so I'm facing the hallway, and Terrence's room is to the left, the bathroom's to the right. He's coming out of his room, and he can't hold it. He throws up. It goes all over the hardwood floor. And as he's running to the bathroom, he slips and falls on his ass. I have not laughed that hard in years. And it's my son.
You're
and I
a
was like,
savage father.
it's the funny.
Fucking disgusting, man.
I know I'm a horror dad of the year, because it was like a comedy. It was like something from the Three Stooges. His feet came right out from underneath him. He's like, oh, it was like Bruce Willis when he
Blind date with the golf.
blind date. He was like, whoa, and he just lands. He's like, eh. man. I would have picked him up. I'm like, sorry, I'm laughing at you, buddy, but that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
He just slid right on it and just landed on his ass.
that sounds gross there, Lurch. They use porridge and pea soup for the coloring in The Exorcist.
They did the pea soup. Yeah, pea soup. Yeah.
Oh, I would have threw it up too, man. That's just some shit you don't mix together.
Ugh.
Didn't they do that on the early Saturday Night Live when that came out too, Pat? With like Richard Pryor was the priest, and I forgot who played Regan. They made fun of that in Saturday Night Live back then.
Terrible.
They did make fun of that. They did the Omen too.
Your
Just
mother
the
was a
Omen?
snowblower.
The best is the Omen one, and they do the scene where they see, like in the Omen, he's got 3 6s on his head,
Yeah.
and they go and he's like, no, he needs help, and then they look in the head and they say, and they're looking at it upside down. They're like, it's not that bad. It's 3 9s. It's okay.
No, one honorable mention. It's not a horror movie or anything, but you know this movie, Brady. Any Given Sunday.
I fucking love Any Given
With
Sunday.
fucking Willie Beeman. You know, when he
Willie
gets on the
Beam.
field, he's like, blah, he throws up, and it's kind of like his good luck thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know why.
They always catch him on the fucking camera. That's
Yes, I had to mention that, man, because I love that movie.
right. Billy Beeman.
Keep all the ladies screaming, think you can defeat me.
Okay,
You're dreaming.
You're never going to hear me talk about
You
Taylor
Swiss
Swift
teeth,
ever,
ugh.
but they just showed her at these awards. She really dressed up nice for the awards.
What, was she in a movie or something? What the hell?
I think
Oh, it's
she's
a
up for
bass player.
something with
If
her
I was 12
concert
moms
movie.
over 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Step Brothers with John C. Reilly at the dinner table.
You know, I watched that
yeah.
a little bit. It was on Comedy Central this morning. The part where they both sleepwalk going into the kitchen is like some of the funniest
Oh,
shit.
Funny as shit. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
How
Yeah, so
come there's pillows in the dishwasher?
That is our top 5 puke scenes. So yeah, let us know some more if you want in the chat. Let us know in the comments. So that was a fun one. Thanks for watching our latest top 5 from an episode of That Horror Movie Podcast. We do That Horror Movie Podcast every Sunday night live at 8 p.m. on this channel. And every week we feature a top 5 that we all do together and share live with everybody in the chat. So if you have any ideas, by all means, drop them in the comments below. Like this video. It helps everybody find this channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And we will see you on Sunday nights.